Hi friends, I'm your 14CS147. I'm going to explain the 8th experiment of compiler lab, that is the generation of loader. So I'm going to generate an absolute loader. The speciality of absolute loader is that it has a starting address, specific address. It loads from that absolute that starting address. We are going to enter a program and we are going to initialize an address, and the program will be loaded to that from that starting address. So first we are going to import all the needed classes. The exception class is also imported. Then class absolute loader. Then we are going to input the program as a string, two-dimensional array string to this program, and so the things that are to be loaded to the loader are entered into this array as this string array. Then we are going to read this array using the buffered reader. From using buffered reader, we are reading the array, the contents of the array. Then we are going to print the contents of our array as an input program in the output. So whatever we are going entering in the array will be printed as an program. For that, for I equal to 0 to till the program length in array, we are going to print the two-dimensional array. So the inputs that we are entering in array will be printed out. And after that, we are asked to enter an initial address, and this initial address is stored in initial location, that is an integer, that is initial location, and this initial location is stored there, and the program get loaded from that initial address. Since it is an absolute loader, it's must for specifying the initial address. Then now we are going to print the output program that comes an output of the loader. So for same equal to 0 to program length, the I is incremented, and at first we are printing the first I of 0, that is the first row into the we are printing the first row from the initial location. It is only for the case that where there is no in-text, that is brackets, there we are going to give the initial address, and it is incremented for each rows. And when a new lines come, it get incremented, and the incrementation of the address is also given in the program. Accordingly, it will be incremented. And if there are some ignore clauses like L, A, S, T, if all this comes, we will ignore it from the program. And the other case is that if that is we are going to print the I of 2, that is a second array. There we will be giving us we are giving the index of values, like we are giving it inside a parenthesis. If an parenthesis appears, then it's index of. If the index of appears, there for the substring we are going to give the program address. The address that we have specified will be added with the initial location that we have given, and it will be printed. So now we'll see the output. So this is the input program that we have fed in that array, and now we are giving the initial address as 1000. So this is loaded from 1000, 1003. Each location is incremented as we are giving the program. And then the index value, here also the index of value is plus with the 1000, and it is generated. So the program is getting loaded into the memory. By this the loader concept is explained. Thank you.